What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for joining me today. I have some big news for you. But let's first talk about supplements. I feel like supplements are the driving force of the fitness, nutrition world. Everybody's coming out with supplements. Everybody thinks you need supplements. Supplements. So let's talk about them. I have never been like a huge gung-ho, hardcore supplement kind of girl. I think they've got their time. I think they've got their place. I think it's hard to find good, high-quality supplements, and I think that you need to do a lot of careful research and educate yourself before you just run to the store, I don't want to say the store, GNC, and let Mr. football player on his high school team tell you what supplements you should be taking, and it's going to make you ripped, shredded, and in the best shape of your life. False. The ultimate way to be the healthiest, leanest, most ripped, most shredded, most toned, most athletic, whatever goal you've got in your mind, the best way to do that is through proper training, using a periodized program that's well laid out and pushes you towards your goal every single day, and proper nutrition. So you need to figure out what diet's best for you. Are you going to count macros? Are you going to intuitive eat? Are you going to do keto? Are you going to do paleo? Are you going to do carb cycling, intermittent fasting? What works best for you? And then you need to make sure that you're really focusing on getting all whole foods, healthy micronutrients, making sure you're getting a wide variety of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, healthy fats. So you should be able to get all the vitamins and minerals and everything that you need. Now, where do I think supplements come into play? I look at it like you've got your cupcake, and without frosting and sprinkles, a cupcake's just a muffin. So what makes the cupcake the cupcake? The nice little frosting and sprinkles on top. It adds a little extra. It makes it that much more special. So that's where supplements come into play for me. So I'm going to go through what type of supplements I generally stick to for myself. This is a very individualized basis. If you are considering supplements for you, what works for me may not work for you. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you talk with a doctor or a registered dietitian to see, based on what medications you're taking, what things you've got going on in your life, what kind of medical diagnoses you have, that the supplements you're taking will not be harmful and they will in fact still be beneficial to you. So that's my disclaimer right there. Supplements I like. So first and foremost, I do love a good multivitamin, especially when I'm in a dieting phase, because it's a little bit harder to make sure I can get a wide variety of foods and a wide variety of micronutrients in. Generally, I do try and get a high quality multivitamin. My second favorite supplement is, you may be shocked when I say this, but protein. I love a good protein. Now, I use protein very rarely, actually, because I find I actually have a hard time keeping my protein low enough just through my diet alone. But I use protein as just that, a supplement. So I'll add it in to a more high carb meal, so like pancakes or oatmeal. Sometimes if I'm just craving like a smoothie, I will add protein in with my smoothies, things along those lines. I find that a lot of my clients, especially women, have a really hard time getting enough protein in. And it always blows my mind because that is not my problem, but that's why everybody's different. So a good protein supplement can be just that extra little thing you need that helps you reach your protein goals for your diet. There's several different types of protein. There's whey proteins, casein proteins, there's vegan proteins, pea plant proteins, cricket. There's even cricket protein now, which I have, and it's pretty darn good. And then there's soy protein. There's all these different proteins. So that's again where you need to do a little bit of research and see what's going to work best for you in your diet. I generally like a high quality, like super isolated whey protein around my workout times because it's really fast digesting and your muscles can use it really quick. A casein protein's better, you know, for a meal replacement because it's going to take your body longer to use that casein protein, or before bed if you need a little extra protein if you haven't hit your macros for the day. And generally stay away from soy. That's a personal preference. You can do your own research on that and figure out what that means to you. And then if you're vegan, there's a lot of plant-based vegan proteins coming out now, which seem awesome. I've never really tried any of them, so I couldn't tell you which ones I think are better or not than others. But I think a protein supplement is good to have on hand. It lasts a long time in your cabinet if you don't use it very often, but it's there if you need it, if you need some extra help getting your protein in. The third thing that I need in my life is a pre-workout supplement. I live on caffeine. So with my busy schedule and getting up really early, a lot of times I rely on coffee and caffeine, and pre-workouts like that little extra thing that you can take before you go to the gym, like 15-20 minutes before you go to the gym, and you're gonna feel like Superwoman. Just gives you that boost of energy, helps get that blood flowing to your muscles, and makes you feel like you can really rock out any workout. With that said, because I do drink a lot of caffeine, I tend to pick pre-workouts that don't have caffeine in them. So I try and find stimulant-free pre-workouts that still give you that boost of energy in just a little bit more of a natural way. But pre-workout, I don't know what I'd do without you. And then the last thing is I generally try to find supplements that just are overall unique and good and like beneficial to my health. So two that I've been loving lately, one is called Onward from Run Everything Labs, and it's like immune support supplement. So I work a lot of long hours. I work in a hospital a lot of days of the week where I'm exposed to a lot of illness and sickness, and it's just loaded with a bunch of good stuff to kind of boost your immune system and give you a steady amount of energy throughout the day. And I've been loving that. I've also been taking the Alpha brand from Onnit, which improves your memory and cognitive function. So those are like my two other kind of random supplements. Like I said, ultimately, supplementation comes down to you. What are your goals? What do you need? What's going to be helpful to you? And I always say, do your research and just be careful. But I like supplements, and I think they can be a great addition to your diet and nutrition plan if used correctly. With that said, let's get into my super exciting news. As I just said a little bit ago, when I'm looking into supplements, I really try and do a lot of research because there's a lot of crappy stuff out there. It's not regulated by the FDA. You can get a lot of low quality supplements. Look at the company. I try and do some research and see where their products are coming from, where they're made, what kind of ingredients they're using, things like that. One of the companies that I've really been impressed with over the last couple years is Run Everything Labs. It's a supplementation company by Dana Lynn Bailey and her husband Rob Bailey. And this is where my exciting news comes in. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. So I've been accepted to be a member of Team Run Everything Labs. A couple weeks ago, they were having like a open enrollment on Instagram where you could apply to be on their team. And I thought this would be a great opportunity for me, help me get some of these supplements I like for a little bit cheaper cost, help me educate you all on supplements and what good companies and brands and supplements are, and maybe give you a discount in the process, help me build my brand, and help me help them as well. I applied with the thought of like, this is never going to happen, but it doesn't hurt to apply. So needless to say, the date that they said that they would pick the team and let everybody know came and passed. And I said to Kyle, I was like, like that stinks. I would have been so excited, but I didn't really expect much out of it. Well, then like 2 days later, I got an email and I was one of the chosen ones for the team. My jaw dropped, like, oh my gosh, couldn't believe it. Didn't have words. I still don't really have words to explain it. I'm just so excited. I think this is going to be an awesome opportunity. Rob and Dana, I love them. Like, we watch their YouTube videos all the time. I'm always watching their Instagram stories and following them on Instagram. I've followed like Dana's training programs in the past. I like watching her videos leading up to when she was still competing for the Olympia and stuff. I've just followed them for a long time, and I've always super respected them. They're awesome people. You can just tell they've got such good hearts. They work so hard. Like, their work ethic is mind-blowing, but at the same time they like live this awesome life. Like, they've truly created their best lives. So they work hard. They've got multiple companies, but they still go out and have fun and just spread positivity and help people Like, they're just awesome. Plus they've got goats, which I'm obsessed with goats, and I love watching Dana's goat videos. So as you can tell, I'm super excited. I'm not going to load you down and this just be like an info channel for Run Everything Laps now. There's still a wide variety of companies that I like and that I use and I will continue to talk about. I feel like this will give me the opportunity to help you all and to help you like fish through the world of supplements and what you should and should not be taking and things like that. So I will have a discount code for you. I do not get paid from it. This is just for you all so that you can have a little bit of a discount on some high quality supplements. So I think that's awesome. I'm just like, oh my god, like I still can't believe it. Like freaking, I'm so excited. Jaw is still dropped. Thank you, Rob and Dana, for this opportunity. I just feel like in life, there's always things that you think you can't do or you're not going to be good at or you're not going to be picked. And you never know unless you try. And I feel like this gives me such a refreshing, energized feeling that I can do this and I can keep going and I need to keep creating content for you all to help you out and spread my message and help you live the healthiest life that you can and get to your best lives as well. I hope you will follow me along with this awesome opportunity. I'm ecstatic. Like, I still don't really have a lot of words, but I'll go ahead and put my discount right here. So you can go to runeverythinglabs.com. I'll do a video later on of some of my favorite supplements that I use specifically from their company. And then you can use that code and you can get yourself a discount and you can try them out and you can love them and you can live and work out and just be awesome. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below what you want to see and what kind of supplements you take and what your thoughts are on different supplements and what your favorites are. And subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell and make sure you tell all your friends. Thank you all for joining me today. We'll catch you next time.